Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Zed from Zed Outdoors and I hope you're having an awesome day. So today I am at the Spoon Carving Club in Yorkshire, more specifically North Yorkshire. Now if you're not from the UK, Yorkshire is a county in the north of England. It's one of the most beautiful counties we have in the UK, and this is the first time I'm attending this particular Spoon Club. Now it's run at Ellekers Wood, which are run by a friend of mine, Dan and Liz Watson. Now a quick side note, all being well on this particular visit down, I'm hopefully going to be doing a video about the location itself. Both Dan and Liz have done some incredible work in terms of regeneration, coppicing and so forth in this particular woodland, and there's a lot of cool stuff they've got going on. So all being well, I will be doing a separate video on this location. If the video is already out by the time you're watching this, link to that will be down below in this description. Now if you're not familiar with the whole concept of a Spoon Club, in the UK they're very popular. They run all over the United Kingdom and they're typically quite relaxed affairs, typically a one-day thing, and usually every month or every 2 months, kind of each location differs in the frequency in which they do it. And what it basically is, it's just an opportunity for people to come get together, carve spoons, but typically it's any craft activity. There's people who are doing other bits of green woodworking, other crafts like basketry and knitting and all sorts of stuff. There's typically no hard and fast rule with these. There is typically a basic requirement that you kind of know what you're doing. So it's not really designed for complete newbies, but as long as you've got a basic idea of what you're doing, you have a few basic tools, these are fantastic occasions to get together with people, typically within your locality, so it allows you to network with other people, but also, you know, swap ideas, share ideas and so forth. And these are typically really nice, relaxed affairs with lots of tea and cake, which is pretty much obligatory, right? If you come to a UK gathering, there's got to be lots of tea and lots of cake. But yeah, they're very relaxed affairs, and this is a Sunday that I'm attending this. I actually got here last night from London, stayed over the night, camped over, and today is obviously the main Spoon Club. So there's a lot of people that have come down, mostly within the kind of Yorkshire, North Yorkshire region. Now, shortly I will be actually having a brief conversation with both Dan and Liz to talk about the Spoon Club, kind of what's going on, and if you're looking to attend, and obviously kind of like what things you should look out for. So if you are in the locality you want to attend, they can hopefully shed a bit more light on what you could do to attend this very meetup. The idea with this video is a very relaxed affair. Obviously people are coming to relax and carve, so my idea with this video is more to kind of encapsulate what's going on, the ethos, the vibe. So there's nothing hard and fast that's going on here, so there's a little bit of everything. And so the idea with this video is you watching can get an idea of the kind of things people are getting up to at spoon carving meetups like this. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video.
I always struggle with this one. It's only kind of maybe the last.
Yeah. But it's that weird thing. I can't think whose spoon it was I was looking at recently, but it was that thing of that shift. That even though it's only a small shift, that shift from a third in, which is where you're at now, just slightly further back, then gives you that line. Yeah. That line up through there.
Well, that's kind of like I say, I'm kind of looking at like refining that.
Yeah, because you're almost at that point. It should almost correspond with that point there, which actually is, if you put a finger up in there, is just a shade further back. And I guess you can do it gradually, can't you? Because it's like you don't have to kind of like, you know, go straight back there and then go, oh no, it's too far. You can take, because there's still a bit on there. But I think that it's little things like that, isn't it? That's the stuff, is when you look at other people's spoons that have got that stuff working. It's just those little subtleties that make quite a big difference in the balance.
The thing is, it's also easy to kind of just go slightly too far in it, and
yes,
and go
yeah.
The last time when I was 6 years, I went on and yes. I went back and I worked for the water company.
That's an ample in the summer, that's nice.
No, it's nice, isn't it?
Really nice ample.
I've just learned now as well to put in, because I'm brave now about pulling back, to stay up there and as well. So it's easy to pick up your what you do is you on a just red, for example, a piece of wool of another colour you could use to fight it. And then
What I do like those, I would actually fight them. What? I would actually fight them. All on the slang, still like Danish, like Ghanaians, Danish, and go home.
It's German for going home.
Yeah, man. I think we've got seven still Danish, then we do it like Viking.
Roll it in pine needles?
Yeah. Oh, you found it's invisible. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna end. No, the wording is.
right.
You're happy with it now.
Yeah, we're all coming to you.
I've left myself a lot of knife work, is what I've realised. As soon as I sat down. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
The best of us is
This is where I knew
That's bacon, was it? Yeah, yeah, I need to. I've grown a bit disillusioned with poppers lately. Yeah. No? I've started using the saddler's rivets lately. They're pretty much bomb-proof, yeah. But yeah, the tubular rivets, I can't go through them.
So, Mr. Adam Ashworth, what have you got here?
We've got some mulled cider. Well, cider if you're American. Mulled apple juice. It's just, yeah. Apple juice, oranges, cloves, cinnamon, a little bit of honey. Go on, get yourself a cup.
Got one here, the green Stanley.
Nice stuff.
Cheers, dude.
No worries.
Just do around this.
Score bottom for the band one.
View on the back side. Yeah. So you punch. Yeah, that's. What is this? The oak part.
It's all time of milk. That's the aluminum can. You've got a colour called this is the
Don't know know where I'm going now, Zed.
I've been meaning to make like a tool roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm just playing with different shapes and making all sorts of things.
Yeah. All on the lathe though?
Yeah, yeah. And then I've got some hurdles that I need to make as well to finish the pavilion in Brampton.
In Brampton? Okay.
Yeah. So we've just built that stargazing pavilion in Brampton over May, June, but just through the engagement team kind of letting us down, I didn't get finished. So I've got a private commission to build the roof of it.
Yeah.
So I'd like to do that in the next couple of weeks as well, so it's just trying to get everything. I use a plumber's wrench to help me with the returns.
Oh, do you? Right.
To break those fibres.
I don't think it was that. I'm not sure.
What was it? Like the
I used to make a
straightening
lot.
up. How many would you make?
100 seasons, maybe.
That'd do it.
Probably for about 3 or 4 years, I'm not sure.
Right.
And then have it continuously, long lengths continuously.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some more soon, hopefully. Thinking I'll get this commission to build a start-proof structure.
Oh yeah.
I've done a bit of form myself. I just like making things. It's like the process of learning to make something and that never ends.
That map's really useful. How do you know where you're going to charge?
Comes from the old estate, where the workers stayed. Give them a little bit of land. Or we even looked at that when they had land, so we went to the county and said, can we do that? And they said, no, can't do that.
Yeah, that's where I got. Remember, it's the railway line. Bottomwood.
So I'd like to introduce you to Dan and Liz Watson. Dan, Liz, hope you're both doing well.
Yes.
Good, thanks, Ed.
Yeah, no.
Welcome to Ellekers Wood.
Well, I appreciate you having me down. So I just wanted to take a kind of minute out to kind of speak to you guys in relation to this video. If people are not familiar with Ellekers Wood itself, what is Ellekers Wood?
You go.
It's a planted ancient woodland site. We own just under 20 acres and we're restoring it back to broadleaf woodland cover gradually, slowly. And we run it as a Greenwood Crafts venue and the home of Yorkshire Spoon Club.
And so with Yorkshire Spoon Club itself, what was the genesis behind that and how long has it been going for?
Well, I think it's been going now for more years than we've been involved. It was started off in Leeds. I think possibly Dan Lawrence was one of the first people to instigate Yorkshire Spoon Club. And since he's moved away, we've kind of taken up the mantle and continued running it, and now we host it mostly here at Ellekers Wood.
We've been doing it here.
Well, it's longer than that because it was before COVID. So, but in the last couple of years, it's really gained in popularity, and we now get regularly quite a few folk turning up, which is lovely to see.
And what's the ethos behind the Spoon Club here?
It's about building a creative community around the wood and encouraging folks to come and carve.
It's a place that just people can come and sit around the campfire, drink tea, and geek out on spoons, and just have a general sort of chit chat.
It's completely free, so as long as you can get here, it's really quite accessible for people.
Yeah.
So that leads me on to the last question. So if those viewing are in the Yorkshire region and are considering maybe attending or popping down to one of your meetups, what's the kind of general advice around that?
Well, you need to be in touch with Dan. He's the coordinator, but you can get all our contact details through our website, which is www.ellekerswood.co.uk, and also on Instagram.
Yeah, there's a Facebook page too.
The Yorkshire Spoon Club.
Yorkshire Spoon Club, yes. Yeah.
So are there any basic requirements for people attending? Should they have a basic, understanding of carving, or how does that work?
It's not. It's important to say it's not a course. So it is just come and carve. So ideally, you'd have a little bit of experience and certainly some interest in the subject. Your own tools too would be good. Although there are people here who can lend them out. There's a lot of folk here who are fairly experienced carvers, and we'll kind of keep an eye on new people and just make sure they're carving safely.
If you're a beginner carver, then do just go on a course and come and join us, and it's a good space for you to just practice and get going with no judgment.
And then do you do actual courses here for those that are complete beginners?
We started last year with some courses, and we've got a course programme now that's available through the website that Liz mentioned earlier. We have got a spoon carving class, and various other ones too, including chair making and baskets of various sorts. We're excited about that. Next year's course programme looks really great.
And for those that do attend, what's your kind of hope? So when they walk away today, at the end of today, what's your hope in terms of the experience that they have?
I think hopefully they've come out here, they've just enjoyed some good banter around the campfire, they've learnt a bit from those around them, and they'll go away and perhaps do a bit of spoon carving between now and the next Spoon Club.
It's a very heartwarming shared experience, isn't it?
Yeah, with cake.
It's a good community.
That's it, there's always lots of cake.
Yeah.
That's it, I think the spoon carve is an excuse for the tea and cake.
Yeah.
It's a very sharing thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So lastly, if people did want to attend and wanted to contact you, where is the best place to contact you from?
So I think Liz mentioned our web address, which is ellekerswood.co.uk, but equally through our Instagram, Ellekers Wood too, and a limited amount of traffic also goes to the Yorkshire Spoon Club Facebook page.
Dan's not on Facebook anymore, so it's me who ends up pointing everyone back to Instagram and the website. So.
Once people have attended or got in touch, we also have a WhatsApp group just for arrangements, and also there's another WhatsApp group for wood and spoon related chat, which gets quite heated at times, quite busy.
Excellent. I really do appreciate you taking a moment out for me to record this video, and also for allowing me to come and visit you for the day.
Oh, it's great to have you here.
Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Because I was plugging it into 3.5. Well, the bit that I found was everywhere. That's the biggest bugbear.
You can get Adam's knife in as well.
enough. But,
Yeah.
stuff that's really, I don't know, I struggle with carving stuff that's too soft, I think because I'm a bit too ham-fisted.
Still standing, yeah. Are you knocking bits around? Yeah, she was just funny about no, that's just a right, okay. I was going to say like a handful of M&Ms or something like that. Yeah, well, we can take it home. There might be someone who can tell you about how to fire well to make it.
The amount of loaves of bread that we've made.
You win the prize for the biggest thing we made,
I think so.
What wood have you made this from?
So this is elm, 2 old floorboards, it's red oak in the middle, and then same on this other side, but things went a bit wrong, some pine, and then paduk in the handle. So now I'm just finishing off really, trying to get the curves and get everything rounded. Spread across the environment in the wall. Also, if you work I said, oh, I've had your name, I'm doing it so. I'm part of the club. And he went, oh, we're under new management. We had whole total restructure. Give me a couple of days. Then he got touched the next day. Found you. I put you next on the list. And I was like, right. But, so it went through 5-6 years. Also, like, the prospects of the player. Obviously, yeah. Outgoing things will go down. Yeah, I do. Nearly having a farm in Port. No, nothing. Yeah. COVID, lockdown. And then the shifts.
Yeah.
Small rats. So just add some goats.
Oh, that looks delicious. Well, I've got wedges in the oven.
That's ready. Well, it can come off anyway, that's for sure.
That's true.
So I'm going to take it over to the box.
Delicious, Paul. I'm going to borrow those gloves after them. See if my wedges are ready.
Lauren, this looks a serious bit of kit that you've just made over here.
Yeah, they look pretty dangerous, don't they?
So what is this then that you've just made?
So this is based on Nadine's Claws of Death that she made for cutting willow bark in even strips. So I've got a 1-inch one here and then a 1 centimetre one. So I'll soak the willow and then just drag that through and then I'll get nice even strips instead of using scissors.
So what you do, you cut slits into the wood and then what? Then put razor blades in there?
Yeah, so I've got a load of Stanley blades there, cut slits into the wood with this fine Japanese saw, and then banged them in with a bit of wood, and that was it really.
So this is just a prototype, isn't it, you've made basically? Or is it based on an actual model that you've seen?
It's based on, so I did Nadine's bark and plant fibre weaving course in August, and she had one of the inch wide ones, and since then I've been meaning to make one. So yeah, based on Nadine's model that she had.
Sounds really dull. He's got his in
Because usually the checkers is the expensive. Are we tight? Is it ready? We're doing it.
Well, I think Lee's got something in there. When it comes out, are you cutting it?
yeah, I was going to say they're just about ready to come out. Are you going to go in with a...
Dan's going to do this.
I think if I leave him in for a... catching now.
Where top shelf or bottom shelf?
I don't get them out.
Oh, look at me.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, no, the always come and get me. I mean,
So Dan, this is a swanky looking oven you've got built here.
Yes, it's a recent addition to our Woodland kitchen. Yeah, my friend David and I have built this with some help from Tricky and others, and it's essentially it's a rocket stove. It's a barrel oven, but it's a rocket stove, so there's an air gap all the way around, brick archway, and the whole thing's covered in cob. So yes, it heats up lovely and quick, a lot quicker than a pizza oven would do, I think.
So what, is it fed at the bottom here?
Yeah, so in here's the firebox, ash pan at the bottom, firebox, and then the heat travels up and all the way around the edge of the barrel before going out the chimney.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah.
Oh, so that's an actual barrel inside there then?
Yeah, it's like an oil drum basically.
Yeah.
40-gallon drum. Yes. Yeah.
So in here, this is what you do, you bake in and whatnot?
Well, anything we can cook at home in an oven, we can cook it here, but in bigger quantity, so It's good. It's good for the pizzas. It's good for catering for courses as well, which we'll be using it for this coming course season. Yeah, it's great. It's a good bit of kit.
No, I don't think so. There's like 1/4 of a cup or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, right, that's gold. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yep.
There's a way of measuring as well. There's a blue tack or something like that.
Yeah,
you can But yeah, I think they use blue tack or plastic. Give it a go. Yeah.
Bloody tough stuff to carve.
When I've tried to make stuff,
I'll just put my notebook. Jesus.
I made a coffee scoop for my father, which was kind of like, I don't remember exactly, a specific volume. Yeah. Yeah. You got me a good on you.
Sounds really dumb. He's got his...
It gives you this lovely finish. Barely a mark in there, isn't there? There you go. Lovely finish.
It's been a lovely day, hasn't it? It's been gorgeous. Yeah. Very nice. It's been nice weather.
So there you have it, my friends. That is a wrap for this video. As I mentioned at the very beginning, this is my first visit here, and with the intention of this video was really to kind of document this as a video diary, and also to promote this particular spoon club in the county of Yorkshire. As we discussed earlier on with Dan and Liz, the owners of this Woodland and the ones who facilitate this particular meetup, if you're based in this locality and want to attend, the best thing to do is contact Dan and Liz through their website and their Instagram, and links to all of those will be down below in the description. And all being well, at the time of recording this, I'm going to be staying for an extra day to film a video with Dan about Ellekers Wood itself and all the work that they're doing here, to kind of get a bit of an insight into what it takes to manage a woodland. Something I didn't mention actually earlier on in the video, but Dan has been working with woodlands.co.uk for over 20 years. So he has an incredible amount of experience when it comes to buying woodlands, selling woodlands, managing, etc. And also Liz as well. who has an incredible amount of experience within that field also. So with the two combined, they have a lot of kind of insights into what it takes to manage and own a woodland. So if that video is already out by the time you're watching this, link to that will be down below in the description. Highly recommend you go check that out. So that is a wrap for this video. I just want to take this opportunity to say a huge thank you to both Dan and Liz for their really generous hospitality during my visit down, and to everyone that's attended. Some I've already known from before, and a lot of people I've met for the first time. And as is expected to be the north of England, everyone was super nice, super friendly, and the hospitality was through the roof. The food was amazing, the company was great, and especially for this time of year, we're filming in early October, the weather was amazing. It was quite cool today. So there you go. I've had a wonderful day out, and I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you watching all the way up until the end if you have done so already. And like I said, links to Dan and Liz's contact details, Ellekers Wood, are all down below in the description, and look forward to seeing you in the next video I'm going to be filming with Dan, which is a tour around Ellekers Wood itself. So until the next installment of a Z Outdoors video, I hope whatever you're doing, you have a blessed day, a blessed week ahead. From myself and everyone here at Yorkshire Spoon Club, peace out.